Hi everybody, it's Thursday. Today I went with a group of ladies and we did our monthly ladies lunch, and the restaurant chosen, we take turns choosing where we're going to go, chose Golden Pho, which is a Vietnamese restaurant and they specialize in pho. And I love pho, but I don't love cilantro. So when I made my order, there's a reason I'm telling you this. When I made my order, in my head I was saying, I'd love your chicken pho, but no cilantro. But out of my mouth came, I'd love your chicken pho, but no basil. Because I put basil in it too, basil leaves. So when it came, I could smell it. And I said, oh, there's no cilantro in this, right? And he said, you said no basil. And I was like, I did? And everybody at the table said, yeah, you did. We didn't know why you said that, because we see you eat basil. So anyway, I brought that home, and that's the boys' dinner tonight. And I said, okay, I'm so sorry. I'll take that, and I'll feed it to my kids. But could I please have one without cilantro? So I'll show you that in a little while. I just put it in a pot, and they'll eat it or they won't. I think they'll eat it. It's very good. So let's see what else today. Last night before bed, I ordered, let's see if I say this right, Coturnix fertile eggs. So eggs that are going to produce quail in our incubator. We used to have lots and lots of chickens, and so I had an incubator from that I never got rid of, even though I don't do chickens anymore for now. But I'm going to go ahead and do the quail because they're a lot easier, smaller, quicker to produce. I can use the eggs, for whatever I want. So that's my story on that. I'm going to pick you up and take you over here. So it came home in 2 buckets, like containers, and I just put it in here. And it's 4:03 right now, so I'm going to turn it on low because the first kid will be home anytime now. I asked him to bring home ice because I needed it for the thing out front with the sodas in it. And, okay, so I was telling you about the Coturnix. There's one of these rolls left. So somebody ate 2. Probably last night I got up at like 12:30 or something, and one of the guys was in the kitchen. And 2 of my guys have full beards and mustaches, and this particular kid was viciously trying to get frosting out of his beard. And I thought, what on earth? And then I remembered these, so he's probably the one that got an extra one, and I think that's great because he doesn't eat enough. None of them do. What was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, at the end of this video you'll see what we all had and a picture of the menu from where we went today. I don't know where we're going to go next month, but it ought to be good. And I don't know if I'll go to that or not. It depends. I got all the dishes done. I got all the dishes put away. So of course the dinner's made. I'm thinking I might make something else besides the watermelon. So here's the watermelon, yum yum. And I'm just going to see now if I think quails will eat things like this, chickens do. So, I mean, when they're hatched and they're adults, you can't feed it to them when they're babies. Just like a regular baby, they have a gentle tummy for a little while. They need special food. Okay, tomorrow I have to take my 2 poodles into the groomer at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm just going to spend the day doing stuff. Costco's not one of them, but I just got this in the mail. There were a couple of things in here that I thought were kind of nice. If you have a Costco, you probably have a Sam's. See, we have Costco's here and no Sam's. Oh my goodness. I think this is 2 pages. Okay, maybe it's not. But anyway, they've got $5 off of Bounty, and they've got bottled bubble water. I love this kind of bubble water, but my favorite brand is not this one. They've got $3 off of Mayo, organic chocolate pops, chocolate pops. Those are always good. Nothing here I need. Well, I could, but I won't. Oh, that reminds me, my husband's going to be home in 4 sleeps. He will have been gone 110 days and nights. So there's that. I'm ready for him to take the wheel. Yes, I am. He's a merchant mariner, and he's been to Hawaii, Guam, Japan. Can never think of one place in China, but another place he goes to is Shanghai. So he's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so now this next trip that he goes on, I think it's just going to be local. Like, not local, but he won't go overseas. He'll be Tacoma, California, Hawaii, Tacoma, California, Hawaii, back and forth, back and forth. So it changes depending on what the need is with the boat and with the people that are ordering. Just like truckers, I guess. So there's Colgate, there's Listerine, there's Band-Aids, the mouthwash. I got my son these when they were $16. Last time I was there, I got him these exact 2. They were a 2-pack. And he won't wear them. He said he doesn't want them. He doesn't want me buying him clothes anymore. Fine. He was just being snooty. I feel like hiding them in his clothing. He'd pick up and wear them if I did that. Yep. Okay, so then there's flooring. I don't remember. I think we got our flooring at Lowe's. I'm not positive. Because when we bought this house, it needed all new flooring, and so we just did it before we moved in. Anyway, the usual cleaning stuff. I've got plenty of all of that. Okay, here's what I want. A hot tub and a massage chair, okay? A hot tub and can you let Santa know? Okay, well, I'm going to quit boring you with this. But anyway, I'm always excited to see a Costco flyer. Here's my deal. I was talking to somebody on the computer today. I guess you'd call it that. On a YouTube channel, I was talking, and we were talking about how things happen when you're younger. And she said her biggest memory of chocolate no-bake cookies was having several in her mouth and jumping rope and biting her tongue real bad. And that reminded me, you know, of how many things that we do. Goodness gracious, I need to put you in my face. Okay, as I was saying, that reminded me of how many things that we do ourselves when we're kids, you know, that like jumping rope with a mouthful of cookies. So anyway, I was going to say the 2 things that I did, and I told her online, but I'll tell you here. One thing that I did was I may have told you all this before, but I can't remember. I was 9, so my brother was 8. He was in a giant tree in the backyard with a flashlight, and it was 1969, and he was looking for a cat. There was a cat missing. It was probably our cat. We had Siamese cats back then. Anyway, looking up, and I said, he couldn't see the cat. So I'm standing at the bottom of the tree, and I said, well, throw me the flashlight, you know, and I'll see down here. And so he threw me the flashlight, and I caught it. I've got one eyebrow that's got a bald, well, it's more than it used to. I used to have eyebrows, but then there was real noticeable. I've got one eyebrow that's got a bald patch in it, where the scar, and it never grew back. I caught it with my forehead. And so back then I didn't like to go to the doctor any more than I do now. And so I put my hands over because my mother was in the carport, and we had to go through the carport from the backyard to the carport to get to the kitchen in the house. Okay, so I was pretending, I was going peekaboo, peekaboo at my little brother, and we were acting like we were playing a game. Well, then she looked down a little while later, I don't know how long, and she followed the blood splatters. I didn't want to go to the hospital and get stitches. I really didn't. And as it turned out, they just fixed me up with some butterfly stitches, and I was so happy about that. Now, the other thing I did was, when I was 6 or 7, I rode my little bicycle around the block and noticed a lot of bees. And these bees were all buzzing around this big bush. Not our bush. You know, I don't know why I thought I needed to be there. But I thought, yeah, I don't like bees. I think I'll get rid of those bees. So I thought, here's the deal. I'm pretty fast on my bike. I'll go home. I'll get a broom. So I did. Brought a broom. And my plan, my master plan was to whack that bush, knock the nest out of the tree, and I'm so fast on my bike that I could get home before they even realized who did that. They wouldn't know who did that. They did. So, you know, it makes you wonder how we survive being little kids sometimes. Thank goodness I wasn't allergic to bees. I think I got stung a few times. I know I got stung a few times. Anyway, I'm going to show you at the end of this video, like I said, just a little bit of what everybody's having. And the pictures aren't real good because it's just not. And so tonight, pho, watermelon. I doubt I'll make the banana bread. Tomorrow I'm taking the dogs to the groomer, and I'm going to go to the little farmer's stand for sure that day, and probably Fred Meyer, because he's got a coupon for $10 off. And I don't think he swept that $20 off, so I still have that gift card. And that is my story. So I hope that if you like this kind of thing, you'll give me a comment. Say hi, Kendra, and I'll say hi back. Take care. Subscribe. Mwah. Bye. Where's the off button? Okay, I got 2 spring rolls here and peanut sauce. Patty, what did you get?
The seafood.
Seafood wok. Seafood wok?
Yes.
Yeah.
Seafood wok, yeah.
Yummy, yummy. And this is
Sweet and sour chicken.
Vietnamese sweet and sour chicken. What did you get?
Sweet and sour chicken, pineapple rice. Pineapple rice.
Kathy, what do you have?
Something. Hello.
Beef something?
Beef fried rice.
It looks good.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's supposed to be for the pho.
Yes.
Okay.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yum, yum.